Hello darlings, for today's video I'll be creating my go-to makeup look using all of my favorite products. First, I'm priming with the Laura Geller Hydrating Spackle Primer. This is my favorite because it's moisturizing and also tacky, so it helps the makeup stay on all day. Next, I'm filling in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown by simply following the natural shape of my brow and darkening the end more so than the front. After that, I'm cleaning the top edge of my brows up with a little bit of Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1, and then I'm using the Plouise base in 0.5 to define the bottom edge and create a nice sharp brow. I'm now setting my hairs in place with the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel in Clear, and then applying the MAC Fast Response Eye Cream to reduce the puffiness under my eyes. Next, I'm tapping that Plouise base all over my eyelid to prime them for eyeshadow. The eyeshadow palette I'm using is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Original Palette. I'm starting by applying the Silk Cream shade into my crease, using the JH33 brush, which is a large fluffy blending brush. This will act as my transition shade and help me blend out the darker shades that I'm going to apply next. Now I'm picking up the shade called Pooter and applying this slightly below where I applied the previous shade and sweeping my brush back and forth to blend the two shades together. Next, I'm applying this dark brown shade called Buns to the crease beneath those two other shades. I'm using a smaller brush so that I'll have more control over its placement. To add some more depth, I'm also picking up this shade called Central Park and packing that into my outer V, sweeping it slightly into my crease using the JH40 brush. Now to finish off the blend, I'm sweeping a clean JH30 brush around the outer edge of the eyeshadow so that it all blends seamlessly into the base. For my lids base, I'm popping on this Copper Rose shade called SBN, and then I'm lining my lash line with some of the black shadow called Abyss. Now it's time to start on my face makeup. Since I've already primed the skin, I'm first brightening my under eyes with the Lavender Color Correcting Fluid by Urban Decay, which I'm then blending in using a mini Real Technique sponge. I'm also adding some Buxom Divine Goddess Luminizer to give a glow from within effect. For foundation, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation in the shade Shell. If you have dry skin and are looking for the full coverage effect that the Double Wear Original Foundation gives, then I highly recommend this one because it's not as matte and drying as the original one. I'm using the original Beauty Blender and pouncing it on to blend it in and bringing it down onto my neck as well. Although all of these products are my favorites, you may not see me wear them very often in my videos because I use them every time I go out and don't want to use them all up just to film. For concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair and blending it in with a damp Original Beauty blender. I'm applying this to my forehead, nose, and chin as well, just to add some additional highlights to the face. I'm then setting my under eyes with a dry sponge and the Hourglass Veil setting powder. I'm also applying this on a JH01 brush to set the rest of my face. After sweeping away any additional powder underneath my eyes, I'm spritzing on some Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Next, I'm wiping any foundation off of my lips and applying some Cheeky Physique Sublime Lips Manuka Honey Lip Plumper, which helps to hydrate and smooth out the surface of my lips. To contour, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I'm adding structure to my face by using a dense brush and contouring the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, jawline, and down the sides of my nose. Now to bronze, I'm using the Note Terracotta Blusher in Vintage Pink and applying this to the same areas I contoured. I'm using this to warm up my face and applying it using a larger, fluffier brush. For highlighter, I'm applying the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone to the highest points of my face, like the tops of my cheekbones, above the arch of my brows, along the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow above my lips. I'm also applying this to my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. For blush, I'm applying the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Party to the apples of my cheeks, sweeping the product upwards towards my hairline. I also sprayed on some Pixi Rose Glow Mist to give a dewy finish to my skin. Now to finish off my eyes, I'm just repeating the steps that I did in my crease onto my lower lash line and applying 3 of the shades I used called Pooter, Buns, and Central Park. Next, I'm curling my lashes and then adding some Urban Decay Waterproof Perversion Mascara. I'm then popping on some Ardell Foaming Demi Wispies lashes using the House of Lashes Clear Adhesive. For my upper and lower waterlines, I'm applying the Sigma Longwear Eyeliner Pencil, which is waterproof and features a retractable applicator. I'm then buffing out the lower waterlines with a JH38 brush to create a smoky effect and applying mascara to my lower lashes. Finally, for lips, I'm applying the ColourPop Ultra Satin Liquid Lipstick in the shade Calypso. And that completes my go-to makeup look using all of my favorite products. Let me know in the comments below if any of these products are your favorites as well. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!